Just a few days ago on January 11th, the story broke that legendary producer, artist, and businessman Dr. Dre is in process of selling his music catalog for over $200 million. This deal has been rumored to be in process for weeks after Dr. Dre's longtime lawyer was shopping around firms for the best deal. On my channel, I have made at least 5 videos talking about major artists selling their catalogs, why investment firms are buying music catalogs, and the upward trend we are seeing with high investment valuations. Investment firms are looking to buy music catalogs to diversify their portfolio, which is a smart move as music catalogs are seen as recession-proof. Think about the world event 3 years ago. What didn't stop? People listening to music. Of course, these investment firms are buying catalogs of major artists that will pay out for them in the long term. We have seen artists like Future, John Legend, Justin Timberlake, and Bruce Springsteen all sell their catalogs, and the common factor for them is the depth of their high-selling catalog that is going to continue bringing in revenue. For these artists that sell, they are receiving typically $100 million plus valuations, which clearly is hard to turn down. And if they choose to continue releasing music, they retain ownership of whatever is released after, not included in the sale. As for Dr. Dre, I have a full 15-minute video on my channel breaking down his music empire, his label, and investments, so go check that out if you want a more in-depth breakdown of his business. The link will be in the description below. In that video, I made it very clear that many people believe Dr. Dre is a billionaire, or at least close to billionaire status. However, from court documents released from his 2021 public divorce, it was revealed that his net worth is more around $400 million. Dr. Dre is no stranger to major deals. I'm thinking about You Beats by Dre, so selling his catalog for over $200 million is clearly thought out by his team, and that's why they are shopping around. An extra $200 million laying around can open more investment opportunities for him that will continue to grow more in value. So what will this deal include if Dr. Dre sells? The deal is reported to include 3 solo albums, his share in NWA royalties, songwriting royalties, and producer royalties. So pretty much his life's work, but what is not included is the sale of his Aftermath label, which means if he chooses to release anything new, he will retain ownership of that. This possible $200 million deal is being sold and split between investment firm Shamrock Holdings and Universal Music Group, with Shamrock Holdings owning 75 to 90% of his catalog and Universal owning the rest. There are a lot of questions still up in the air, but one that can be asked right now is if this is a good sale. Now, depending on who you ask, that will change the answer, so I'll provide a reason for yes and for no. For why this would be a good sale is that Dr. Dre already has a massive legacy under his belt that will be passed on for generations. Selling his music catalog will add to his total value that can be used for new investment opportunities to grow even further. And it's not like Dr. Dre hasn't made money from music. He has been capitalizing on these earnings for decades now, so selling would be an extra bonus on top of that. Valuations for music catalogs are at an all-time high right now, so now would be the chance to do it. This is not a random decision he woke up one day and wanted to do. This is well thought out with a team on both sides coming to an agreement. As for why this wouldn't be a good sale is kind of the same answer in reverse. Dr. Dre already has a massive legacy under his belt that will be listened to and studied for generations. Dr. Dre is not a one-off artist, and his impact on music already is being studied, so what's going to stop that 50 plus years from now? By maintaining ownership and not selling, it guarantees steady income for future generations, just like he has been making over the past few decades. His music catalog is just another piece of his own investment portfolio. I can see both sides to this and understand why Dr. Dre would be interested in selling. He is proven to be a savvy businessman, and with $200 million, what's going to stop him from doubling that? For what is next for Dr. Dre, we will have to wait and see this deal play out and if it goes through. If it does go through, there most likely will be an announcement with possibly some reasonings from Dr. Dre himself and his own thoughts on this. My question to you is if you think this is a good sale for Dr. Dre now that you have a little more background. Let's talk about it in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.